Here we go. Let's do some of this junk while eating a biscuit. I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Can you actually hear me though? Let's do some of this junk. Nice. You apparently can. Let's go. Let's go. Open the store. Turn the lights on. Open that checkout. We need our music. There we go. Now I'm closing this one. I want to see if we can survive without one. I don't know that we need 4 self-checkout. Let's see. Now we wait. Eat a nice chocolate Monty. Find some water. There we go. Oh, we have a delivery. We got one. Whiskey Japanese. Is this one? Yep. Olive oil. Jar Jar Vel. Why didn't I end up putting them together? You ask yourself. Joe Ung. Alright, Joe Ung, you're on your own. I haven't got any others, so let's go. Wonder why the car doesn't have a radio. Yo, you Joe Ung. Here's your damn food. Just through the alleyway. Ah, who needs paint? Who needs paint on our car? Okay, cool. Delivery done. Back, yeah, eat some chip. Ma'am, I'm eating chips. Would you fuck off? Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy your day. God damn it. Just as I get some more chips. Alright, cake Marbury. That it? That is it. I haven't had that one for ages. Tuna and sushi. That's what I call a good night out. Where did I put the tuna there? And is this the sushi? Sushi small first? Yes. Oh, I'm so organized. We got Julia Bishop. Oh, really? Famous Australian. I think it was Julie Bishop. Politician. Don't look like Julie Bishop. I think we've been had. Yeah, watch out. I'm driving here. Beautiful. Back to it. Goddamn soulless dead eyes. These clones. They've got no souls. You're in Cloneville. I'm eating a chip. No rest for the wicked. Not even the extremely wicked. Rick Chain. Oh, you don't have to do that here. They're Aldi prices. I love those ads. It's so weird. They won't make me shop at Aldi, but my God, I love those. Do, do, do. How much bog roll do you need, man? Well, speaking of which, we all know that toilet paper went off the shelves during COVID. Reasons unknown. April would have been bad, but anyway. Now that America's having a diarrhea outbreak, Taco Bell lettuce. You know what's not flying off the shelves? Toilet paper. You're gonna sell me 54 kegs? Alright, fine. I don't think we'll have room for that. It'll be cheaper, I assume. Otherwise, what's the point of that? Oh, here we go. We need some beer. Tuna cleaner. Cleaner's over here. Tuna and sushi again. That seemed to happen a lot, where you get the same kind of similar orders. I think there's a bug. You got one order. Oh, and he's in the can't get to area. What a frick. Why is it so dark out? Oh, the lights are only coming on now. Interesting. Alright, Dylan, what's your face? Grey? Making me run? An asshole. You're an asshole, sir. Sir, you are an asshole. You are a holy ass. Oh, I know why it's so dark. My shutters are open. Usually my room is darker. Jack Mason, cat food. I like a guy who takes care of his cat. Whiskey is where? Down there? That's it. Cheese, eggs, everything else is cold. So over to here. Lasagna should be here somewhere. And eggs is around the corner. I don't know where the mashed potatoes are, to be honest. Let's get our 8-pack of eggs. Mashed potato. Recall putting that in a different spot. No, there it is. It's with the okay. It's with the flowers and the pastas and stuff. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, and what else have we got here? Again with the mashed potatoes. See that? I haven't had mashed potatoes since I reorganized everything. That's been days, and we got it twice. There's some bug, or I do think it sort of picks stuff that is not being much sold or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's probably not that complicated. Could just be good old RNGesus. And they're on bloody different sides. Alright, fine. Stuck on the bin. Off we go. A worker's job is never done. Jack Mason. Jack, you've got a cool name. I don't recall where she was. Down here somewhere. Realize you could keep driving while looking at the map. Efficiency. Didn't quite make it round. There we go. Let's go get some fuel. Refuel. Drink some coffee while we're refueling. Lovely. That man just disappeared. What is going on? It's ghost time. one solid bin. I like the construction. Find out if anyone thought the lines were too long or something. Otherwise, I'm getting rid of that checkout. Don't need it. If there's some way of increasing the number of customers a day, I don't know what it is, but it's just always stuck around 145. The weird thing is, whenever I come back after there's been updates, the first day is usually like 170 or something. So the game is capable of doing more than 140. Move my shutters a bit. Just starting it here. There is such a thing. We all done? Everyone done? Everyone done? Everyone done? Good. 343. It's always around that. It's always around that. Right, we restock. It's restocking time. Pay my bills. Got anything going on with the bank at the moment? Nope. Fix our current change of price. That'll do. That'll do. Has this altered at all? No, that's all good. A few sales on things that make us more than $10. Okay, that's just greedy. Let's order. I need 2 of those, 1 of those. We want 10 times everything. Don't know if we need that anymore, but that was certainly the case when the wholesale stuff first started. You needed like 10 times more than... Otherwise, most of the wholesale things you didn't have enough to sell. I wonder if they've changed that. Doesn't matter. And life is easy, just picking 10 times. If those 2 numbers are less than that number, you know. 81, that'll be 80. Done, just one of those, just one of those. Probably about 4 of those, I'm not doing the maths. 36, 40, done. 90, 90, 120, 160. Yep, don't need that one. Get that to 40. Get that to 32. Yep, 1 of those, 2 of those. 1 of those, 2 of these. Wait, 2 of these? 73 plus 8 is 81. Yep, alright. Making me do maths. Making me do maths. I think we need one of that. We're full. Okay, order that. Do that one again. Do this one again. Do that one. I think that'll be 240. Yep. Definitely want that. Oh my god, because we sold. Oh, we were selling. I thought we were buying. They bought all my beer. Well, that makes it easy. Give me 10 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. Ooh, we get 1 of those. Yeah, 1 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. Didn't need 2 of those, but we've got 2 of those. 77, 85. Yep, yep, yep. That's good. That's goog. That's also goog. And I'm sure those of you watching thinking, what kind of madness is this? There's no game. This is just job simulator. And boring job at that. Yep. I have no disagreements with what you're saying at all. But also, I've just hit 400 hours on this game or something, somewhere near it. It's just something about how chill it is. 78, 87, 90 something. Done. One of them. Cool. And you know, trying to open, do we get this like an achievement for getting all the upgrades? And the last upgrade is like $3 million. And then all the upgrades before that are just slightly less than that. Each upgrade being slightly more. It would probably take the rest of my life. But also, good. That's kind of madness. I like that kind of madness. I mean, I don't even, you'd have to put like 3,000 hours into this, and I've put 400, you know? So it may never happen. Oh, they'll probably patch it before then, but... Also, probably, but I mean, I'm sure plenty of people have got because there was a mod or something, or a hack, really. Don't think it was legit that gave you infinite money or something, so there will be people who've got the achievement. But, like, why? That's not an achievement. Cheating to get an achievement? That's literally the opposite of an achievement. It's, wait, so that was 48, 50 something, there we go, 60. My mind is wandering. Oh my god, how long have we had 50? Just apparently. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. 55 something, 61 something, probably 67, somewhere around there. That's probably about the right. And one more. 50 something, 60 something. No, probably one more. Yeah. Yep. This needs one more. This needs two more. 170, 190, 200. We need 6 of these. Well, 3 of these. That'll do. 50 something, 60 something, 70 something, 80 something. Probably. Yeah. 809. Beautiful. We have ordered. How much money we've got? 18,000. So let's just go through this, just for those who don't know. I've got all the licenses. Bills are paid. Growth. Here we go. I've finally got all the storage. I just decided to do that the other day, just for the hell of it. But here, to get the achievement, you have to unlock section 33. $3 million. So the game doesn't, as you get further and more section, doesn't give you more people. So it's not a whatever it is, an exponential progression of the game. Getting to 50,000, 58,000, I think the last one was 52,000 maybe. Took me years, months to get section 20, and now, you know, each day we're making somewhere between $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. So this will take another bunch of days, and then you have to start again to get to 72,000, and then you start again. You can get a loan for 100,000. That's the maximum. And then you start getting the 150, 170. This is incredible. Oh wait, it's 300,000. It's not 3 million. But still. Yeah. I was going 3 million can't possibly be right. Yeah. No. 300,000. But still, that is, I mean, probably in total for playing 400 hours, I probably haven't made 300,000. Well, probably I have. Yeah. So that is a grind. That is a grind with no reward except for an achievement. Doesn't give you anything in game, but also cool. Why wouldn't you want that? Why would you not want that? I could run, but also I like the chill of just doing this slowly. I want to do you slowly. And also it takes the restockers quite a while to restock the store. So we got some time, people. Sit back, relax. Wait. Yeah, let's fill that one up and then then work on the next one. Let's not have two. Oh, these are the beers. These are the beers. All right, well, we sold all our beer. Didn't even make that much money from it, to be honest. I'm outraged. Whatever this is, artichoke. You know, I'm sure I've heard in the past, but why is New York the Big Apple? What's the apple got to do with anything? Oh, wait. Was there space there? There wasn't. Looks like they're all done. Let's find an empty shelf. Boom. Right here. We love it. Soap. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. God damn. I'm allergic to soap. Yeah. Cheese. Goddamn cheese. I don't know. I wish I could tell you why I enjoy this so much. Because I do. I still do. It's boring as fuck. But also, I don't know. I think that's one of my big revelations in life. Boring is better than not boring. You know, it's the old, may you live in interesting times. It's a curse. Just chilling out, doing repetitive stuff. You know? Yapping. Listening to the music. It's not boring. It's meditative. It's, you go into a flow state. Your brain's happier. For me, you know, I need to be careful with my stress. You know, blood pressure issues and stuff. So chill stuff like this. Plus, I don't know. Let's face it. When there's if you haven't got a certain kind of job that fulfills that sort of hunting, working instinct, you need to do stuff like this. This fulfills that instinct. That's why it's better than gambling. But gambling is designed to sort of fulfill that instinct of we need to be doing something, you know? And then when we do something, we get a reward. I think this fulfills that kind of stuff as well. All right. Got to be a shelf somewhere. There we go. Wait. Did I misread that? I didn't want to boost you, you dickhead. Fucking hell. That costs money. Alright, we need an empty shelf. There we go. Cola. Wait, saw one. There it is. The strange thing is I hadn't played this in a long time. They had an update that did, you know, grid work or something, so that's why I had a look at it. And when I first got back to it, I'm like, yeah, what did I ever see? This is so fucking boring. And yet, as soon as you stop playing, as soon as I stop playing, I'm like, I want to do it. It's the same with Zomboid. I mean, really, if you want to get down to it, once you know how to play Zomboid, it's not that challenging or difficult. It's just a life simulator with zombies, you know. It's The Sims. That's the beauty of it. You know, I feel like I'm living a life. So it's you know, I'm vicariously living through the zombie apocalypse, which is why, you know, the more realistic they make it, and the more stuff you can do that's just, you know, almost like, you know, I like the busy work. I like that you have to cook. I like that you have to chop things up. They could probably go further on that. I saw a whole article or a suggestion of mods and settings to keep it as realistic as possible, as if it was real. And one of them suggested this medicine mod. And I had a quick look at it, and yeah, it's just like you need to go get a medical degree just to be able to use the mod. And they're like, yeah, good. Just pressing add put bandage on is fine, but also, yeah, make it more. So again, we want to play the Soviet Workers' Republic game because apparently it's just system on system on system. Ridiculously deep. I won't be able to cope with it because, you know, it would be just end up too hard for me, but my God, I dream about having it be that hard, you know? Seems like something I would enjoy. Whether it will or not, who knows? Because in the end, this is pretty simple, and I'm enjoying this. Do-boo-boo-boo-boo. Got all the way at the back, huh? Let's watch them for a bit. What was this? Don't care. Henry Cavill confirms he'll star in the live-action Warhammer 40k series. Written by Mike Flanagan. That's such good news. He is a good choice for that. Although, who did I think would be better? I mean, you know, Ridley Scott comes to mind. Is Mike Flanagan British? But his character shall remain a secret for now. Here's my thoughts on this. The Fallout TV show is set in the same universe as the Fallout games. It's just another story in that universe. That's how to do it. I feel like the Warhammer tabletop should tell different stories to the books, which they kind of do. I don't like this whole adaptation stuff where you're just reading the book version of the movie or the book version of the game. I want the Warhammer thing to be its own thing, set in the same universe. Can have similar characters, or, you know, if have the Emperor obviously, and, you know, Primarchs and shit, but it really isn't that necessary to just do the Eisenhorn books as a TV show, because, yeah, let the books be their own thing. It can be an Eisenhorn TV show, but have separate stories to the books. I lose interest these days if it's just an adaptation, because I've read the book. I've seen that story. Give me another story. Give me a different story set in the world. I think that works heaps better than... I mean, I guess... Yeah. Adapting, at least you know that this, you know the story. People like the story. You know what's wrong and what people have complained about it. You know, a bit like Game of Thrones. But, you know, it's no coincidence that the best Game of Thrones shows are actually the House of the Dragon, which is a very loose adaptation of not even really a book, just a series of notes, basically. And the Dunk and Eggs things, which are from short stories. I wish Game of Thrones was all that. I wish they hadn't adapted A Song of Ice and Fire. That they'd done their own thing, set in the same universe, separate to the books. So that you've got the books and the TV show as separate stories. I think that works heaps better, especially for the fans. They go, oh, but the fans want... No. Like, the fans want more. They don't want the same, but just now that we can, you know, see it visually. Well, I guess you can't win. The Lord of the Rings fans don't like Rings of Power. I mean, I didn't love the first season. The second season was pretty good. But also, yeah. Oh, they couldn't have been like this. No, it couldn't have been like that. The books say this, the books say that. Okay. Like, stop that kind of whinging. They're telling a new story, basically. Adding to the universe that you supposedly love, and all you can complain about is that it's wrong or something. I hate that attitude. Like, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I love the first Ghostbusters. Second Ghostbusters, is it as good? No. But it's still the Ghostbusters universe. The TV show, the Saturday, the cartoon, is it as good? No. But it's still the same universe. I enjoy it. I like proton packs. I like Ghost. The 2016 all-female Ghostbusters was a terrible movie and a horrible idea to turn it into a toilet humor comedy. That's not what Ghostbusters ever was. But the stuff with the ghosts and the proton packs and stuff, I'm okay with it. I enjoyed that stuff, and you know, the two newer ones even better. Much as I sort of hate this nostalgia trip stuff, I'm okay with it with because I love Ghostbusters. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, but actually in the first movie this happened, and now this movie is contradicted. Yes, you're just getting more Ghostbusters. You can argue the merits of the actual filmmaking and whatnot, sure. Like I said, the 2016 Ghostbusters is just a badly made film, and it's tonally wrong, and doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I watched it. There were some moments that were fine. The comedy was, you know, trying. And again, I think a huge mistake Paul Feig made. Paul whatever. He sat down and go, oh, Ghostbusters is a comedy. It never was. It never is. Go watch it. Just because there's comedians playing the roles doesn't make it a comedy. The characters are funny. Venkman is a funny guy. That's the character. Bill Murray plays him as a funny guy who cracks jokes in the face of fucking horror. But it's really more of a horror movie than a comedy. It just happens to have funny stuff in it. Whereas Paul, what's-his-face, decided actually it's a comedy series that has a bit of horror in it. Wrong. I enjoyed the newer ones. Afterlife and Frozen Empire were fantastic. Can't complain. I thought I would complain because I'm not a fan of this nostalgia porn, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Just like well, look. Alien Romulus. I'm a huge fan of the Alien series. I like all of them, including the ones that everyone hates. I enjoyed Romulus. It's basically nostalgia porn, just like Deadpool and Wolverine. I'd prefer new stories. Begin with the whole just seeing stuff we've seen before is just not really interesting to me, but can't complain. It's okay. Alien Earth, same thing. I've got serious problems with the pacing and beginning, but the eye monster and the sheep it's beautiful. It added so much to the lore of the Alien universe, and finally seeing Earth and finally seeing sci-fi cities and stuff. Yeah, good. I mean, that's what Romulus got, right? Seeing the planet at the beginning there, actual proper sci-fi, different worlds, different ways of living. That's what we watch sci-fi for. Well, some of us anyway. That's what I watch sci-fi for. I think all of those know it. Maybe this one. What a rant I was on. What am I ranting about? Still, we're nearly done. See, you go on a bit of a rant and the job's done. You chill out, you zone out, and it's like you press the fast forward button. Then you do it all again. That's life, man. That's life. And life is laughable, man. Looks like everything's full up. Alright, really? No empty shelves? There we go. Down. Doo-doo. You could help, you could help Mr. Security Man, and you two. You two could help while we're stocking, and you've got nothing to do to help stock, man. God damn it. What do I pay you for? Just because I pay you for one thing doesn't mean you can't do all the things. Right. And now we've reached that awkward moment where there's no point me trying to find what's missing out here, because I wouldn't be able to find where the stock is in the... Fortunately, even though they've added this thing where you can see where it is in store, the crate does not show you where it is in here. If it did, that would be great. You'd be able to then just pick up something on the shelf, find out where the box is. Because, yeah, although I had all this organized where I knew everything was, that was before the stockers. The stockers make their own decisions. Now, I could organize it all and make it so that they can't move it to another shelf, but then that's just so much extra work. Gotta let them do their thing. And I could go through and like, I'll grab that and see if there's anything out here. Well, I can't even really see from this angle, you know? So I guess this is where we just take a break. Wait for them to stock up. So let's do that. I'll be back in, I don't know, 3 to 5. See you then.